What's up guys, Shawnee Dogs here, and let's be honest, it's time to address the elephant in the room. No, I'm not talking about your period, I'm not talking about puberty, I'm talking about the VPR. This gameplay that you're about to see on Mayday, I went 71-2, and it doesn't end there. The gameplay after, in this same video, I went 74-5. These are both core TDM matches, and just breaking 70 in a TDM is an accomplishment on its own. I did it twice in the same day and got a bunch of 60 bombs again and again, and you're essentially untouchable with this weapon. The old meta in the game used to be ERAD, K-Bar, and V4. Obviously, people thought the NV4 was overpowered because that's the gun with the best accuracy. All of your good players that are going for nukes, they're going to be using that weapon because it's just so deadly. And if you're going for nukes, you'd much rather have long-range gunfights where you could pick people off than having to engage in the short range. Now, since then, I guess so many people complained that they decided to nerf the NV4. It pretty much needs grip. I honestly haven't used it in a while because that extra attachment does take away a lot from the gun. Even when you have grip, it's still not accurate as it was before. It was a laser, and now it's a little meh. Now, I wish I could say the same thing in hardcore, but you will only see people rocking the flatline in that because it is still a lot more accurate than any other weapon, and you only need one bullet. But I don't believe in hardcore. We're talking about core here. And after they recently patched the NV4 about a month or a month and a half ago, you mainly saw K-bars being used by pretty much anyone going for nukes. That's what I've been using for the past few weeks, and it's been working pretty well. But then, along came the VPR. This thing was an absolute piece of trash when it got released into the game. I remember I was on someone's account because they had the epic version. I made a video on it. It was so bad. I did manage to go on like a 30 kill streak with it, but it took quite a few games. The accuracy was just not there. It didn't really have the greatest ammo capacity because it shot so fast. It was just insanely weak. It was probably the worst submachine gun in the entire game. Now, if you try to hop into any core playlist in Infinite Warfare, you will not see less than 3 people in a lobby using this thing. It is so insanely powerful. We have not seen something like this since World at War's MP40. You could kill snipers across the map with that thing, and this VPR is no different. The reason that I believe it's even better, and it takes the cake for the most overpowered weapon in Call of Duty history, is the fact that there are 3 main traits for weapons. 3 things that you look for, or at least 3 things that I look for when trying to find my weapon of choice. I want some real good mix between fire rate, damage, and range. Now let's just think about this for a second. Let's think about the VPR's range. First off, it's a submachine gun, so it shouldn't have that much range to begin with. I've been killing snipers across the map with this thing. The recoil is almost as good as the pre-patch NV4, and this isn't even an assault rifle. It should already be blowing your mind. But then to boot, when you put extended mags on this thing, I'm not going to include the variant that gives you more ammo, you get 90 bullets. That is more than every gun in the game that's not a light machine gun. Now the thing is, this is a submachine gun. Submachine guns are known for their fire rate, and this thing has one of the fastest in the game. I believe that the only sub that fires faster is the FHR, but this thing is not far behind. So you should be thinking to yourself, okay, so this thing has almost infinite range. It has one of the fastest fire rates in the game. That means there's got to be something wrong with the damage. This thing must shoot Nerf darts or marshmallows or something, because there's no way that it can dominate in those 2 other categories and then have good damage. But you would be absolutely wrong. It still kills in 4 to 5 shots like many other weapons in the game. Obviously the 4-shot range isn't going to be that good because it's a sub, but it can get off those 5 shots so quickly. You almost can't lose a gunfight if someone's not using this gun themselves. I can understand that the Call of Duty team, maybe they were getting bored of the old meta. They saw a lot of K-bars and MV4s just dominating. They wanted to switch it up. But now you can't really have much variety because there's honestly no point in using anything that's not the VPR. Now I'm also not one of those people that complains about guns, think that they should be nerfed. I'm just here to tell you how good this thing actually is. I honestly hope that they never nerf it. I said that in a previous video because I'll be using it all day long, absolutely destroying kids because it dominates the 3 major stat lines in the game and still has a 90 bullet ammo capacity to boot. You seriously just cannot go wrong with this. If you're stuck on a class setup, what I'm using in this video is quick draw, foregrip and extended mags. Honestly, you probably don't even need the grip with how accurate this thing is. It's absolutely insane. And this yokai, I'm using that, the epic variant, it comes with a built-in silencer, so you basically get an extra attachment on top of all this craziness. And as you can see in this gameplay, this gun practically has limitless potential. Keep in mind, this was only probably within the first 20 games that I used this weapon, so I was still trying to get used to it, and I just dropped 70 kills, and then I did it again a few games later. That one is on Scorch, but I just wanted to fill you guys in, telling you about this opportunity. It doesn't come around often. I'm telling you, this is the best gun that has ever been in Call of Duty, so use it and abuse it while you still can. It will definitely get a nerf. Everyone and their mothers is going to be complaining about this in the next few weeks, because unless you live under a Call of Duty rock, you'll notice that like 50% of the player base is using this weapon. If that doesn't spark some curiosity in you, I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I highly encourage you to stick around for this next gameplay. It's one of my best overall in Infinite Warfare. 74-5, absolutely mind-blowing. It just allows you to dominate the game. You can take over even playing solo. Beautiful stuff. I definitely want to hear what you guys think. If you do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have, and as always, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for some more great videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
package entering airspace.